What's up, internet, fellow bloggers? Now I can actually say that. Anyways, this is Dark Ruler 1030 here, and I would like to talk about, just more. I want to talk about something that's a little important to me. I want everybody out there, anybody who watches my videos, anybody who sees any of my videos, whatever, I want you all to know that I don't judge you by how you look, by how you talk, by what your past was. I don't judge. It's my thing. I have people in my life that had so many things, like my stepfather's an alcoholic, and sure, that did a major effect on my life, but that affected me. Now, I judge him in certain places, but then again, I'm probably overjudging him. But really, I have a father that's addicted to marijuana, and is in extreme denial about his life. Oh, that's another story. But no, but honestly, I don't really judge. I don't judge people at all. I don't care what anybody looks like. I don't care what anybody sounds like. Like I said, I'm cool with everything. See, I had a brother who had a skin disease. My brother's name was Khalil, and he passed away back in 2000. And because of that, because of him passing away, he felt like he was my special angel that was sent from me, you know. He helped me through a lot of things. He had a skin disease where he was in a wheelchair. His body was literally deformed. He had to be bandaged up all through the body. He had to have a personal nurse come in, at night if he had to go pee. Me being a little kid, I had to, get a bottle and he would have to pee in it. Or if he had to go poop or anything like that, he needed to wear a diaper, and then I would change the diaper. So my brother had cuts all over him, and he went to school like that. He was born with this disease, and still to this day I don't even know what the name of it was, because that's how irrelevant it was to me. I knew that my brother had a skin disease, but I never saw him as anything else. I never saw him as different. Nothing. He was my brother. I loved him very much, and when he passed away, a part of me died. I would have to say I felt like my childhood innocence was gone at that point, because everybody in the family was going through their own thing, and it started taking a turn for the worst. Me, I just didn't care about myself. I didn't brush my hair. I took a shower every day, but I didn't brush my hair. I didn't care what I ate. Sometimes I would eat 6 sandwiches a day. It was ridiculous what I was doing. And I made a promise that in 2010 that I would make videos every single day to help me find out what is causing this problem. And I always knew my brother was a problem, but I knew that being gay was another. That I figured that if I were to tell my mom that I was gay at a younger age, even though the thought of me ever telling anybody never crossed my mind, I said no. I didn't even allow myself to come out to myself. That was a difficult process. It's just the feelings got stronger, Every time I look at a TV and I see a hot guy, I'm like, oh my God, I want him so bad, or something like that. That's what it felt like. And every time when I had those feelings, I hated myself for it. I hated going through all that. And I know every gay man out there has went through this at a point in time, before they came out. Now it's becoming more acceptable and everything is cool, but my brother passed away, and I remember the thing that I feel very guilty because of the fact that he passed away we lived in Albuquerque. We moved back to Philadelphia, where originally I lived, and I moved back down to Albuquerque. But when my brother moved up there, since the pollution up there was up and stuff, he got more sicker. His body was immune to everything that was down here, and everything up there was completely different. And because of that, he got sick. And because he got sick, his sores that were open all over his body kept bleeding. And when it kept bleeding, he needed blood transfusions all the time. So when we first moved back over here, the blood transfusions were constant. He was hardly ever home. Anyways, I hated hospitals. And one time me and him got into an argument about a pizza or something. I don't know what it was. I think it was a pizza. But I felt guilty because the last time I saw my brother that he was able to speak to me back was a fight that we had. And I was only 10 at the time, so I really can't be too hard on myself, but yeah, it hurts me a lot to this day. That I think I was 13, I'm sorry. 13 or 12, I don't know. I don't know my math. But he's always been a part of my life, and it's always been a great deal. And a lot of this stuff, he couldn't live his life the way that he wanted to live. He wanted to be a chef, is what he wanted to be. And what I wanted to do was, I wanted to be a singer. It was a silly dream at the time, I mean, and it still kind of is, but it's a little, how do I say, it's a little bit of a crazy dream. But anyways, I started changing slowly. I went to acting school for a little bit, but I never got any calls to do commercials or anything, and we were paying way too much money to just continue with it. We couldn't afford it. We were hoping that I would get something. I mean, we weren't expecting it right away, but we were expecting it, sometime. Then I tried American Idol. That didn't work. I tried going to a singing teacher. She had a stroke, and I was going to originally be an opera singer, and that changed. As time progressed, it just became more of a depressing thing for me. And it's just, I hated my appearance, even though I knew that my appearance was completely my fault. And I still have issues with my appearance, even though I really don't have anything that I really should be complaining about. I believe that deep down everybody has a strength to move forward, that everybody has the strength to overcome any obstacle that's thrown at them. And that's part of the adventure of life, is for us to learn through that aspect. That's what I personally believe. And I'm living life not only for myself, not only for the kids who have committed suicide, not only for the people who have died in the world. I'm living life for my brother as well. And I'm trying to do things that he could never do. Like, he could never drive, so I'm trying to learn how to drive. He couldn't exercise like I could, so I'm exercising. He couldn't play video games like I could, but he wanted to be a chef. He loved watching the Food Network every day. He loved watching baseball. Now, baseball, I'm sorry, I just can't get into it. But every now and then, I watch a game. I watch the Phillies, but over here they don't really show the Phillies unless if it's from some sort of team that they celebrate down here. And that's pretty much it. I would watch a Phillies game every now and then, just because my brother would have loved to watch it. And it makes me feel good. It makes me wonder what he would be like if he was still alive. But you know, I don't judge anybody. Doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter what your past is. The only time I would judge somebody is if they do something onto me that was wrong, and therefore you lost your privileges of not being judged by me. But other than that, if you haven't done anything wrong to me, then there's no reason for me to judge you. Anyways, I'd like to thank my new blogger out there. I watched your video, and I have to say that you are the coolest guy ever, and I can't wait to see you talk about not just about the pills and the medicine you're taking, because that's a lot. That's a lot. But I can't even picture. I can't even take Tylenol. But I would like to hear more about. I know you're watching, so I would like to hear more about, what are your interests? I know that you watch TV. What type of movies do you watch? What type of what are your favorite YouTube channels? That'd be cool. Just talk about things like that. That would be really great. Talk about yourself as well. Just like talk about what your day is like, and just continue working that way. It's definitely great. It's a great thing. Yes, I know this video is going off longer than it is, but that's what I do. It's what my videos are. I feel as though I have a lot to say, but yet I want you to understand that I love everybody out there. I love all you. Y'all are great. I'm glad I have a new blog buddy. And I hope everybody out there has a fantastic, great day. And hope to see you all soon. Please comment and ask questions if you like. Anyways, this has been Dark Over 1030 here, and peace out.